Good afternoon, everybody. It is June 22nd, 2023, Thursday. It is 4:19 in the afternoon. Okay, this is part 18 to the introduction to Persuasion. We are therefore well into the novel before we learn that Anne has low spirits because she has had an unhappy parting. 7 years before, from a man she loved, Captain Wentworth of the Navy, brother-in-law to the Crofts, who are about to rent the ancestral hall of the family. Their early engagement is treated with the author's irony, but a fondly indulgent one. Half the sum of attraction on either side might have been enough, for he had nothing to do and she had hardly anybody to love. Page 25. Nevertheless, their proposed alliance is the beginning of the trouble around which all narratives are said to center. The marriage of Anne and Wentworth implies a rejection of the traditionalist principles of stable and universal hierarchy, since Wentworth is, in that perspective, a younger man who had nothing but himself to recommend him and no hopes of attaining affluence, but in the chances of a most uncertain profession and no connections to secure even his farther rise in that profession. Page 26. Wentworth is the upwardly mobile, talented young man of the 19th century, full of life and ardor. Page 26. He has only his own resources rather than privilege to fall back on, yet he is confident and proud. The contrasting terms that describe him illuminate the tensions between two worldviews. What Anne Elliot in her youth sees as brilliant, headstrong, fearless, warm, and witty, the traditional Lady Russell sees as dangerous and imprudent. Though Anne rebels in feeling against an over-anxious caution which seems to insult exertion and distrust Providence. Page 29. She obeys out of deference to Lady Russell's superior wisdom and authority, breaking the engagement. In doing so, Anne relies on Lady Russell as a mother, one who combines wisdom with tenderness and is persuaded that the alliance is wrong. Yet Lady Russell is immediately shown up as narrow and self-interested when she wishes Anne would marry the mediocre Charles Musgrove because of his landed property, general importance, good character, and appearance, and apparently not least important, his location near herself. She displays a shrewd awareness of the marriage market. However, Lady Russell might have asked yet for something more. While Anne was 19, she would have rejoiced to see her at 22, so respectably situated. Page 27. Anne's feelings account for little here, whereas Jane Eyre tells her own story and finds her voice in narrating it to us. We are told, how eloquent could Anne Elliot have been? How eloquent, at least, were her wishes? Page 29. So far, the theme appears to be prudence, privilege disguised as wisdom, going by the rules, versus romance, in which prudence comes up against an egalitarian meritocracy identified with romance and its transformative capacity and possibilities. She had been forced into prudence in her youth. She learned romance as she grew older, the natural sequel of an unnatural beginning. Page 29. This well describes the way in which Austen reverses the usual narrative association of youth with romance and feeling, and age with reason and wisdom. The story looked at in this way is one of romantic renewal, a kind of winter's tale. Okay, so that is all for part 18 of the introduction to Persuasion. If you like this content, like this video, or comment below. Thank you very much, and thank you for watching.